We going to the offs. We going to the offs. In my Louis T voice, we going to the offs. Hey man, so huge game, winner go home. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Washington Commanders. Let's wrap about. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Road to 4K on the way. I have a 4K giveaway for you guys when I hit 4,000 subscribers. But let's get right into today's video. Also subscribe to the new channel. I have a new channel, a new Commanders channel. This is with Juan Gotti talking sports, so it's called Gotti and Tech. Please hit the subscribe button. It'll be in the description down below. And also subscribe to my Dear Life for Tone channel for your loyalty test reaction videos. And also subscribe to Live Fashion channel for your ministry wear tips and tricks and how to shop on a budget. So on today's video, let's get to the verse of the day and the intro. And let's get right to today's preview. The Bucs, Commanders, Sunday Night Football. That's enough, man. Sunday Night Football, man. I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited as well. This is going to be one heck of a ball game Sunday, bro. It's going to be one heck of a ball game. That's right. Welcome back to the PSN Command. That was your boy Tonka Tech back on the video. If I get to all glory to God, for God, I will not be here right right now when I have breath in my lungs. For God, I will not be here right now. So God's over doors, pay way for all people in the doors. And pretty much today's video, hear about the Washington Commanders, the gang, squad. If I get too far into it, quick passages of the day. I'm gonna give you guys a little extensive one today. So from Matthew 18:29 through 35. I'm gonna just give y'all a quick gist. I don't read it word from word. But this is a story, a passage about a servant who went to their master asking for patience to pay him back a debt, right? And the owner, I mean the master allowed it. So yeah, I'll be patient with you. I won't get you locked up in prison, nothing like that. But as he got that mercy from his master, he saw another servant that owed him a debt. And this is what he said to him. So he has to be patient with me. I'll pay it back. But he refused. Instead, he went off and had a man thrown into prison until he paid the debt. While when other servants saw what happened, they were outraged and went and told their master everything that happened. And then the master said, "You wicked servant, I cancel all the debt of yours because you begged me to. Shouldn't you have the same mercy for your fellow servants had on you?" In anger, his master handed him over to the jailers to be tortured until he paid back the money that was owed. This is how your heavenly Father will treat each of you unless you forgive your brother and sister from your heart. So it just shows like a story of forgiveness. I know we got a lot of people we don't like in the world, and people that we know we're beefing with or whatever. We got, ops, all that. Man, I forgive them, bro. That's not had no enemies in 2025. You hear me? I'll just get right to today's video. It's gonna be a long one, so just keep that in mind. I do sorry about the elongated intro, but it's all glory to God on this channel, man. You know what I'm saying? God gets the glory and the praise, and we start all our videos like that. If you don't like it, I understand. It is what it is. But let's get right into it. So wild card weekend, Tampa Bay versus Washington, as we have a huge matchup. It's a huge game. JD5 versus Baker Mayfield part 2. Part 1 did not go so well. We lost that game 37-20. Speaking of that, let's get to previous history versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This is going to be an extensive part of the video, by the way. Only because, for one, we have an extensive history with the Tampa Bay Bucks, regular season and postseason. So, last matchup we lost 37-20. JD5 had about 185 yards passing. He had like 85 yards rushing and 2 touchdowns. We was down 37-13 in the fourth quarter. It got pretty bad, and it got very ugly. Last time we played them before that in the regular season was sorry about that, y'all. Was a regular season game in 2021. Remember, that's the game that Chase Young tore his ACL on. In week 10 versus Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We were 2-6. We had a must-win game, and we was coming off our bye week. And Taylor Heineke had a really solid game. We ran the ball extremely well. We had a 10-minute drive to end the game with Antonio Gibson touchdowns. We sealed the game 29-19. We had 2 turnovers on Tom Brady, 2 interceptions, one from William Jackson III, and the other one was from Bobby McCain. And we really dominated that game for real. Mike Evans had a huge touchdown. I think that was on Kendall Fuller. But overall, like we really was like putting Belter behind these boys, and we really jumped on them from start to finish, and we won that game kind of convincingly when you think about it. And we had like a 3rd and 5 when Terry McLaurin gets hit, I think by Antoine Winfield Jr. He had to give him a hard hit, pause, and he just ate the tap. He just ate the hit. He's like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Gave him a little flex, you know what I'm saying? So that was a nice game there. 2021, that was the playoff game. We lost earlier in the 2020 season. Taylor Heineke's debut as a Washington football team member. Starting debut. And he played very well, 300 yards passing. He had that rushing touchdown when Chase Young was doing these. And that was a fun moment, man. Shout out to Taylor Heineke. Wish him all nothing but the best as he is in Los Angeles with the Chargers. 2018, that was a game when they had like 500 yards of offense and they only scored 3 points. Josh Norman caught an interception. That was a really good game by our defense that only allowed 3 points, even allowing that many yards off scrimmage. That was just insane. 500 yards of scrimmage yards offensively, just insane. It only scored 3 points. That's absolutely retarded. That doesn't make any sense to me. 2015, I don't remember this game as well. No, matter of fact, this is 24-0 game. Yes. This the you like that? You like that? It was that game. That game, Kirk Cousins. Yeah. Down 24-0. Redskins were 2-5 at the time. I think we were 2-5 or 2-4. And we were down 24-0. We were dominated. Jameis Winston's throwing touchdown passes everywhere. They're running the football well. They made a forced 2 turnovers on Kirk Cousins. They were dominant. I remember this one very vividly. And we just started itch at the league. We had a touchdown to Jordan Reed. It was like a rushing touchdown to Chris Thompson, I believe. And after that, it was a field goal by Dustin Hopkins. And then it was another field goal by Dustin Hopkins. And they scored again to go up 31 to 34-27, 31-27. No, 30-27. They went. They were down 3 at one point. Scored a touchdown. Went up 30-20. Yeah, 30. No, they went up by 6. They missed an extra point, I think. We had 2 field goals. So I'm cool. They had 2 field goals. They went up 30-24. About 2:15 left. We had all 3 timeouts. Kirk just dialing up, hitting Pierre, hitting Deshaun. And then we had our little package of Jameson Crowder, Deshaun Jackson, and Pierre Garcon, Deshaun Jackson, Jameson Crowder on one side. Jordan Reed 1-on-1 with a corner, hit a slant, ball game. So, and then he's going there screaming, "You like that? You like that?" As the Redskins went from 2-4 to 9-7 and making the playoffs and winning the NFC East, facing the Green Bay Packers, losing that game 31-18. You don't ask me how I remember that very vividly, but I do. Yeah, so that's about it. So there's some playoff history with the Bucs too. So our last playoff game was the 2020 season. We lost to them 31-23 with Taylor Heinicke having a very violent performance. Before that, we played them in 2005. Was our last playoff win. That was Sean Taylor with the fumble return for a touchdown to win that game 17-10. We will go to face Seattle and get our doors blown off. But nonetheless, we won a playoff game, right? Before that, it was 2000. That was 2000, yeah. 2000, that was the playoff game, I think. No, that was a regular season game. This was 1999. We had the botch snap. Brad Johnson and the snapper wasn't on, on key with each other. And they were on the same page. And yeah, that went left. And Brandon tried to throw the ball and set us bad. So this will be our 4th playoff game versus them for a recent time. We lost in 99, last 2000. We lost them in 2020, and we beat them in 2005. So 1-2 in the postseason versus them. in our last 3 matchups in the postseason. And as for the regular season, we are 1, 2. We're 3-2 versus them in regular season play. So 1-2 in the playoffs and 3-2 in regular season play versus these same Tampa Bay Buccaneers. No matter if it's Baker Mayfield, Tom Brady, uh, whoever, but that's what it is, right? So that is the previous issue we have with the Bucks, right? Let's look at the injury report now because we gotta look at that as well. Sunday Night Football! It's the freaking party! Let's go, man. It's a freaking party, man. Let's go, man. It's a party. It's a party. It's a party. It's a party. Hey. It's a party. It's a party. It's a party. Hey. All right, so I think John Bates is going to go. Ty Bjarne's going to go. I don't have the Friday injury report, so keep that in mind. I think everyone's going to go. I don't think anyone's going to be out. Honestly speaking, all these guys are going to play. I for both sides, all these guys are going to play. Maybe the only guy for the Bucks that don't play is Logan Hall. All these other guys are playing, bro. Like, this is nothing to see here, to be honest. This is a bunch of bullcrap. Like, this is a bunch of fluff. Fluff. There we go. Fluff is the word we're looking for here. Fluff, 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 fluff. And I think Carlson Yankoff will be activated for this game as well. He's a really good special teamer, and there's another tight end you can use in the passing game too. I don't know how long, I don't know how much we will do that because the playoff game is going to go home, but I believe that we will be fine. So, I think all these guys are going to go. I don't see any of these guys being out for this game unless the injury is serious. All these guys on both sides are going to play. So that's kind of kick that out, right? So that's kind of what the injury report looking like for the Washington Commanders as we are facing the Tampa Bay Buccaneers on Sunday Night Football. It's a party. All right, so yeah, it's gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be Sunday Night Football, man. Can't wait. Also, let's get to keys to victory on offense and defense. Let's start with the offensive side of football. JD5, come alive, look alive. F it, dog. Yeah, man. Shout to JD5. 5. I got 5 on it. I got 5 on it. I got 5 on it, baby. When we got 5, we got a shot. Let's get it, baby. So, first thing on the docket, we have to, like, when I say this is paramount, this is paramount. We have to have a semblance of a run game. I don't care if it's jet sweeps. If you got to do short passes, the extension of the run game, like screens and stuff like that, figure something out to where JD does not have to sit there and drop back 40 times. Okay? Figure it out. Find manufactured type of run game, whether it's tosses, sweeps, jet sweeps to Terry McLaurin and De'Ami Brown. Figure it the heck out. Because we need it badly. Because the run game has been trash. Gotta figure that out. Number 1. Number 2, protect the Duke and protect JD5. They didn't have Yana Danabi the first time. We were very fortunate they did not have Yana Danabi the first time. We will not be as lucky this time. So, we're going to be very, 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 very careful with protecting JD. And just give him a pocket to throw in, man. I'm not saying you got to go out there and be elite and protect for 10 seconds, but a lot of short passes in this game, I think. A lot of getting the ball out of Jaden Daniels' hands. Not a lot of long developing routes. They play a lot of zone. So I expect a lot of zone beaters in this game and for Jaden to get the ball out of his hands quick. So I think protecting Jaden won't be as hard in this game as it was the first game. And then secondly, I do think that we'll have a lot of answer zones in their blitz packages. Number 3, we have to find a way to get Terry McLaurin the football. You had 2 receptions for 18 yards or 2 receptions for 10 yards. It was something stupid in the first game we had versus the Buccaneers. That cannot be a thing. I know we beat the Falcons with him having 1 reception for 5 yards. I get it. But we cannot, I repeat, we cannot allow Terry McLaurin to not be fed. we have to give him the football somehow, some way, right? That's a must. Like that's a must. We have to give Terry McLaurin the football. 10 to 12 targets should be already manufactured for Terry McLaurin in this game, right? And number 4, get the ball in space and block well. So the screen game, I think that'll be huge in this game. I'll say jet sweeps. Get our best players with wiggle in space and allow them to use their talent. Austin Eckler, De'Ami Brown. These are the guys with the best wiggle on the team. Terry McLaurin, he has some wiggle too, but not like De'Ami. De'Ami is a guy that makes dudes miss on a consistent basis in space. Ilame Zaccheaus, another guy that is really good at making guys miss in space. So that's going to have to be huge, right? So those are my 4 offensive keys. Manufacture a run game, protect Jaden, and protect the football. Can we not turn the ball over? That would be great. Also, like I said, getting these guys the football in space, and then getting Terry McLaurin the football. Defensively, first and foremost, I already had a video yesterday about us not running the football well and not stopping the run. So let's start with stopping the run. Bucky Irvin has been eating, feasting, having a good old time, eating. He just pause, super pause. But he went to a Thanksgiving dinner and has not stopped eating the Thanksgiving leftovers, bro. And this man has been eating this turkey, yams, mac and cheese. Like he's been destroying opposing defenses. We cannot, him and Rachaad White, we cannot, I repeat, cannot allow Rachaad White and Bucky Irvin to have a ball game. Hell no. If we allow these dudes to eat, boy, it's going to be a long night. We're going to be sitting like, we stop the run, bro. We stop the run, bro. And then Baker by, ha! Huh! Mikey. Huh! Jared McMillan. Huh! K-Dot. Huh! 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 Like, it's just going to be ugly. Like, Baker might throw 5 touchdowns if we don't stop the run, bro. That's how paramount stopping the run is Sunday night. That's how important it is to limit their run game. If they run the football with effectiveness for 60 minutes, we're in trouble. Deep trouble. We might get blown out. You won't be honest. I ain't gonna lie to you. This might be week 1 all over again. We might be getting spanked. So stopping the run is super paramount. Number 2, get Baker Mayfield on the goddamn ground, please. Get him on the daggone ground. For the love of Jesus. Get him on the ground. Bro. Please. He cannot be extra, escapability, doing the can't catch me. Can't catch me. Da-na-na-na. Na-na. Can't catch me. Da-na-na-na. Can't touch me. We cannot allow that. If we allow him to have a jazz festival back there, a disco festival back there, he's throwing 5 touchdowns. He gonna light us the hell up. He gonna light us all the way up. It's gonna be a Christmas tree on January 12th of 2025. This is the 2025 Christmas tree, 11 months early. No, for real. No, Slim. We cannot let Baker Mayfield dance in the pocket and have a good old time. That's an absolute no. We cannot allow that, right? Number 2, number 3, stop the run. Make sure Baker Mayfield doesn't have the explosive game. Number 3. I'm assuming Marshawn Lattimore healthy, by the way. He been full the last 2 days, so I expect him to be full today. I expect him to go. So the Mike Evans Marshawn Lattimore matchup is going to be huge. Let's call it what it is, right? They've gotten fights with each other. They're both each other's top op. Like, it's like Baller meeting No Savage in the mall. It's like G Herbo meeting one of the KTS dudes if you're from Chicago. It's it's top op. Like, it's top op, bro. It's top op. Like, that's his top op. Like, that's op number one. Like, that is America's worst enemy. So, in other words, you have to, like, Marshawn Lattimore's going to have to be on Mike Evans. And not because he's just top op, but he's our best corner, and that's their best receiver. You want to follow Mike Evans all 60 minutes. And then finally, no unsung heroes. So if it's Mike Evans eating, it is what it is, right? But we cannot let Sterling Shepard go out there and give 7 for 150 and 2 touchdowns. Like, no. Can't let Rachaad White have 25 carries for $125 and 3 tubs. No, absolutely not. Absolutely the hell not. No, hell no. Hell no. No, no. We're asking to lose. X factors. Offensively, defensively for both teams. So with the Buccaneers, I think their offensive X factor to me is Sterling Shepard. He's probably the unsung hero. He's been playing a lot better as of late. I probably can put up the statistics real quick just to kind of give you guys a quick, like, quick synopsis of how he's been playing lately. Well, he's been playing decently. So he didn't play well in the New Orleans game. He had 1 catch for 11 yards. But yeah, also the Dallas game. We had 4 for 63 versus the Raiders December 8th, 4 for 42, 5 for 16 versus his former Giants team. So he's been like producing here and there. He hasn't played a lot this season, so keep that in mind. But Sterling has stepped up and made a couple plays for these Buccaneers team as of late. And he's a guy I want to keep my eye on, because if we can limit Jalen McMillan and limit Mike Evans, I'm not asking Marshawn Lattimore or Mikey Sanders to lock him up. That's a tough task. But if you limit both of them to less than 100 yards receiving, that's huge, right? So if you do that, now someone's going to get the receiving yards. Someone's going to eat. That might be Sterling Shepard. So let's keep that in mind, guys. Then I say for the Commanders, let's start with offense, and I think it's Austin Ekeler. Austin, I think with B-Rob kind of struggling a little bit. He's a little off. Chris Rodriguez not been. I don't think he's the running back everybody thinks he is. And he's cool. He's okay, but he's not dog like animal. Like he's really solid. I'm not trying to attack Chris Rodriguez Jr. I think C-Rod is cool. But he's not that dog. I mean, the one dude that's I think really scary in our running back room is Austin. Especially out the backfield catch pass. So I think with JD having that extra outlet and then focus so much on Terry, focus on Zach, kind of still have some type of focus to OZ, maybe Diami as well. I think the unsung hero on our side of things is Austin Ekeler. Especially he hasn't played a lot. So he's been out for like he's out over a month. He just got back last week. So keep that in mind. So Austin Ekeler will be my X factor for the Commanders offensively. And then defensively for me, I would say it's Mikey Samerstill. Mikey's he won Rookie of the Week, Pepsi Sugar Zero Rookie of the Week this past week for Week 18. He had like 4 PBUs, a near interception. He was out there just balling. He put a hit on Jalen Tolbert that sent him to the dark abyss, to the shadow realm. That was absolutely disgusting. He smacked the crap out of him. He smacked the sweet honey iced tea out of him. My gosh, oh my. He went, crap! Like, he was like, golly. Sheesh. Mikey, chill, bro. Brody them. Get him out the game. He's spanking people. Shut out, gang. So, Mikey's been going crazy, bro. Like, over the last month, Mike Samerstill's been having some really good games. I know he allowed a couple passes and all that last week, but overall, Mikey's been playing some really good ball. So, that's my defensive X factor. I know Marshawn Lattimore and Mikey Evans are going to be fighting each other for 60 minutes and ready to throw hands with each other. So that's kind of that. So that's the X factor for both teams real quick. And then I think The last thing I want to talk about is the final outcome. Who I think is going to win the game. I think this game is going to come down who has the ball last. I think Jaden Daniels going to have the ball last. March down the field. Let's say we're down 24-20. We got to have a touchdown, right? Jaden Daniels game-winning rushing touchdown to send the Commanders to the divisional round to face, more than likely, the Detroit Lions. What are your thoughts on it? What do you think about this? Do you think that the Commanders will win this game? And if you're a Bucks fan, you think the Bucks will win the game? Comment down below as well. I'm going to go ahead and look at the rest of the slate real quick before I get out of here. I don't want to I know it's gonna be a longer video, but I really want to look at the. I really want to look at the entire slate for the week. And Penn State sucks. I can't stand them. Screw Penn State, bro. I F Penn State, bro. I can't stand them, bro. They piss me off. Drew Allen sucks. Drew Allen sucks. So look at Chargers, Texans. Chargers are 3-point favorite. I'm taking the Los Angeles Chargers over the Texans. C.J. Stroud's been a little funky this year. Been a little off. They don't have Tank Dell. They don't have Stephon Diggs. I just don't think they have enough receiving talent to offset the Chargers corners and safeties, the secondary. And I think that the Chargers run the ball very well. That's just their MO. And I think they don't have an answer for Ladd McConkey, not named Derek Stingley Jr. Even I think the other corners playing pretty well too. What's his name? Kamari Lassiter. That's my guy. Kamari Lassiter plays a good ball too, but I think Ladd's mostly a slot guy. So unless Derek Stingley's going to follow him in the slot, I don't think they have an answer for Ladd McConkey. So I'm gonna go ahead and go with Chargers. Chargers by 3. I think they win by the same as the spread. I'm gonna get 23-20. Chargers over Houston to move on to the divisional round. Steelers, Ravens. Ravens are 9.5 point favorites. Ravens will not be having Zay Flowers in this game. So that's gonna be tough for them. But I do think that the Steelers are not a better team than Baltimore, even without Zay Flowers. I just think Lamar Jackson playing much better ball than Russell Wilson at this time. And George Pickens, a.k.a. NFL Youngboy, I don't trust him to save my freaking life. I'm going to go with the Ravens. I think they're the better football team, and they're at home. So I'm going to go with Ravens over Steelers, even though the Steelers are Lamar's kryptonite. Next, Buffalo is going to take on Denver at home. Buffalo's 8.5 point favorite. I believe Denver covers because Denver, Bo Nix is playing some good ball, bro. And I'm not a hater, bro. Like I know a lot of Broncos fans, Commanders fans hate on Bo Nix. I don't hate on Bo Nix, bro. He's cool, bro. So I'm gonna go with Bo Nix covering the spread, and Patrick Surtain pretty much making Amari Cooper irrelevant. Though that is the case, I think Josh Allen is that much better than Bo Nix. I think the Bills are that much better of a team than the Broncos are. Give me the Buffalo Bills to move on to the divisional round, take on whoever they're ready to take on next, which I think that'll be the lowest seed remaining or the highest seed remaining in the postseason. Packers Eagles. This game won't be close. Packers fans, I'm sorry. I get the statistics are close, and James Jones try to make it seem like the game is close from it. You don't have Jair Alexander. You don't have Christian Watson. Game over. Nice knowing you. You're getting blown out tomorrow. You're getting blown out Sunday. I don't care. You're getting your doors blown off the hinges. Spank him. Shadow run. Whatever you want to call it. You're getting destroyed, obliterated, spanked, destroyed, dismantled, whatever. This game will not be close. The only way the Packers win this game is if Josh Jacobs has 40 carries and they keep the daggone Eagles off the field for 40 minutes of the game. That's the only way they have a chance to win this game. If they can't play ball control, if the Eagles stop the run, raps. Nice knowing them. Pack the Cheesemen up. Pack them up. I got Eagles by 14. Game won't be close. All right, pick this game. You already know I got the Buccaneers lose to the Commanders. I already said why. It's a Commanders Bucks preview. Giving y'all a quick rundown of the rest of the slate in the National Football League for Wild Card Weekend. Finally, prayers out to LA. I have a much more biblical perspective on that situation, but prayers out to all the people in LA. Please pray for LA. They're going through a lot of things right now. Pray for the disciples, non-disciples, whatever, whoever. Pray for LA. Pray for the city of Los Angeles. They're going through these wildfires right now. Hopefully these things kind of calm down pretty soon. A lot of homes are destroyed. The city is kind of in complete shambles, and Hollywood is falling, literally and spiritually. But Rams take on the Vikings. The Vikings are 2.5-point favorites. This game will be in Arizona, so it'll be in Glendale, Arizona. For this game, Glendale, I think Phoenix, for the Cardinal Stadium. So that's kind of that. I do think that the Rams will upset the Vikings. I think they're going to be pretty much. I think they'll be amped up for this game, bro. Just because of what they got going on in the city, I think they want to win it for the city, and they're going to put their best foot forward to do so. And I don't think Sam Darnold is ready for the smoke, bro. Matthew Stafford has been to a Super Bowl. He won a Super Bowl. I just think the playoff experience with Sean McVay and Matthew Stafford will overtake what Kevin O'Connell, soon to be possibly Coach of the Year, and Sam Darnold have going on. Now, I will also say the Vikings are probably the more talented football team, but sometimes not all about talent. It's more about experience and know how to attack the opposing team. And if anyone knows Kevin O'Connell is Sean McVay, he is a Sean McVay disciple. He was in Washington along with Sean McVay during his time in Washington before he became the Rams head coach. So they have a very similar offensive mindset and very offensive playbooks, very similar offensive playbooks. So he knows that Kevin O'Connell offense knows how to attack. It's just that's his disciple. So I had the Rams win the game. I think the Vikings exposed as a good team, but not as good as their record indicates for the regular season at 14-3. That's gonna do it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah, gave you guys a full rundown of Super Wildcard Weekend. I gave you guys the Tampa Bay Buccaneers Washington Commanders preview, JD5 versus Baker Part 2. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. It's a 32-minute one, but hope you guys enjoy every single second of it. Remember, as long as you're not the most athletic or you're talented in your sport of choice, as long as professional, on field, technically sound, and putting God first and giving good sportsmanship, you will always overcome like a talent and athleticism, hard with dedication, man. Protect fans, like always. I love you guys. Christ love you so much more. Have a great one, guys. You guys be easy, be safe, stay healthy on these streets. And I will catch you guys on the next video. Protect out. Go Commanders. Hell to the Washington Commanders, man. Raise hell, man. Anytime, anywhere. JD5, Terry McLaurin about to run the NFL. Let's go! What's a Buccaneer? I don't know what that is.